Hi, everybody. Happy last stream of 2024. I literally cannot believe I almost said Christmas Eve, almost New Year's Eve. A whole ass new year is almost upon us. Crazy. Absolutely not so. But hello, everybody. I hope that you're all having a wonderful Monday. I don't normally stream on Mondays, but I'm busy tomorrow because Charlie is getting their hip cut open. So you get me tonight. Let me check up on chat. Charlie, congratulations on being subscribed for 36 freaking months. That's 3 whole years. Thank you so much. We have a toddler. Also, sorry that the alert did not go off originally. I had to refresh it to make it go off, and then I made it go off. So hopefully that's good. And I need to resubscribe to you because my emote of yours isn't working, which means I need to resubscribe. But yeah. Hi. Good to see everybody. My hair is like very like normal. It looks like it's like very flat. Now there's just like a random piece. Hello. It's like it's not ruffled up enough. Okay, it's more ruffled up now. Thank you. What was I gonna say? Oh, okay. The Naughty versus Nice event is finally over. We finished it off last stream. Team Naughty pulled out the win. Congratulations, fellow Naughty listers, if you're listening. But we're finally free from all of the insanity of the holiday season. Granted, there's more insanity coming right up for me and Charlie, but generally speaking, we're free from the insanity. And so since we're free from the insanity, I wanted to give you guys a mini Christmas present haul. I don't have everything here that I got, but I have, I think, the most fun and interesting stuff. Where did I put? Oh, okay, it's over there. I don't know where to start, really. I guess we'll go closest to me to furthest from me. So closest to me, this was a stocking gift that I kind of asked for, almost as much of a joke as the 3 drink 1 cup, but actually less of a joke because this is actually very practical. And that is gamer chopsticks. So when I'm like holding my Joy-Cons, right, and I'm eating a cheesy snack, I can pick up the snack and put it into my mouth without getting Cheeto dust or whatever it is on my Joy-Cons. Isn't that fucking nuts? Crazy. An amazing gift. Thank you, Charlie's mom. And they even match my Joy-Cons. Not that one, but these ones. Like, almost to a T. The pinks are a little different, but the green is like spot on. So I thought that was really funny. And I love them, and I haven't used them yet, but I'm literally the second I'm eating something, maybe even on stream today, the second I'm eating something dirty while holding my Joy-Cons, I'm busting out these bad boys. Something else in my stocking, except for not actually physically in it because it didn't fit, but like conceptually a stocking stuffer that I got from Charlie's mom, is the official Stardew Valley cookbook. It is so precious. I don't do a lot of cooking, but I would like to. And it's got like such cute art. This is rice pudding. Charlie hates rice pudding, but and I know that Julian Solomita does a lot of cooking with this cookbook, and he is vegan and gluten free, and Charlie and I, of course, are vegetarian and gluten free. Fruit salad, I could make that. So I feel like it's so. Like, I feel like we would also be able to modify the recipes and use them. And it even says, like, who likes them and everything. And they're split up by season. So these are fall recipes, summer recipes, spring recipes. And it's just, like, so winter recipes. So there's, like, winter, like, cookies and, like, just so much cute stuff. There's Junimos all over. Like, here's chocolate cake for the winter. It is actually so precious, and I genuinely think I might make some stuff from this, because I would literally feel like I'm living my Stardew Valley dreams. If I learn how to make pumpkin soup, I can give it to Sebastian. So, no, I should make something that Abby likes so I can give it to Charlie, because Charlie is like Abby to me, and I am like Sebastian to them. But yeah, I'm stoked about that. Love it. I got tons of candy. I'm not going to show you. I've eaten most of it. Um, I got gummy bears. I got um what else did I get? Nerds, gummy bears, dots. I love chewy things. Anything gummy and chewy I like. So, um yar. And then you might be able to see behind me a little bit some of my other gifts. I will do a quick pan. I rearranged my shelf a little bit, but as you can see up there, I have Palpitoad and Bellabolt now. And then you can't see it, but on my top shelf, I'll have to like tilt up to show you. On my top shelf, I have Fuecoco now, and then I moved Snorlax to my top shelf. And then I also have an Umbreon Funko Pop. Oh, just out of shot. Um, so yeah, I got lots of good stuff. And then I showed you guys already my new. Oh, they're on the other side of me. I showed you guys already. I have Egg the Toad, and then I have the Jersey Devil. He was a stocking stuffer. And then Mothman I already had, and then him I already had. But yeah, I'm fucking stoked. And what else did I get? Did I get anything else? I did. I just can't remember. I got some leggings. I got some like shirts. I got socks. I told you guys I bought a copy of Heart Gold. Um, we went to Bingo yesterday, which is a annual event held by Charlie's grandma and grandpa, and Gigi and Pa colloquially. And we got tons of stuff there. So we played 3 different games. The first one that we always play is Bingo. Um, and the way that that works is the way that Bingo works is that Paul calls out a number. If you have it on your Bingo card, you check it off. And we play different types of Bingo. So like just one line, a diagonal, like a window, a blackout, an X shape. We have if you get it, you're in, or if you get it, you're out. Stuff like that. And then whoever wins Bingo for that round gets to pick a present from a pile in the middle. And then basically much like White Elephant, you can steal on your next turn or take from the middle until all of the gifts run out. So what did we grab? One of the things that Charlie and I grabbed and kept getting stolen away from us was it was like a picture frame, but inside of it was candy, and it wasn't like a picture frame like flat. It was like a more like a shadow box frame. But it had chocolate, like little chocolate candies in it, but like hidden in the chocolate candies was like a DoorDash gift card. And we knew, we were like, oh my God, Charlie's having surgery this week. Like, we're going to be ordering so much DoorDash. We need that DoorDash gift card. So we grabbed that. Like, Charlie won one of the like first rounds. So we grabbed this DoorDash gift card. It immediately gets stolen away from us. So I ended up grabbing a like cheese board, and it had like a cheese knife. Anybody who knows me knows I fucking love cheese, and Gigi especially knows I love cheese. She will bring me cheese as a gift on any random day that I see her. She's like, I brought some cheese for you. So the fact that we actually have a solid cheese knife now, because none of our knives have been like sharp enough to cut like a full block of cheese very easily. Trust me, I have cut blocks of cheese into cubes, and it was a nightmare. So now we have a really sharp cheese knife and a cheese board, which Charlie and I have always wanted to have like something to put our charcuterie on. So the cheese board was fucking perfect. Charlie grabbed like a car basket that had like tissues and car wipes and things like that, air freshener things, some Yankee candles. What else did we get from Bingo? We got we got an automatic can opener. Not because we really need an automatic can opener, but because we were convinced that it was the box of an automatic can opener, but something else inside the box, because Gigi and Pa are known to do this. I mean, it's a White Elephant classic, right? The box of something interesting, and then inside it's a gag, right? Or something. And we thought that a can opener is not that interesting of a box, so that it might have something in it, and it did have money in it. It did have a can opener, but there was also money stuffed inside of it, so we were right. Um, and what else did we grab? I can't remember. Oh, gummy bears. I grabbed a bag of gummy bears that I was also convinced had been tampered with, and it had money inside of it too. Like there were gummy bears in there, but there was also money hidden inside the gummy bears. So we were 2 for 2 on assuming things had money in them and then being correct. Um, and then the other game they always do every year is a saran wrap ball, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's a ball of saran wrap, but they hide like gift cards, money, like little tiny hand sanitizer, lotion, just all kinds of little trinkets wrapped up in the ball. And then what you do is one person gets a turn with the ball, and the person next to them is rolling dice. And if they roll doubles, you pass the saran wrap ball around. So the amount of time you get with the ball is dependent on the person next to you rolling dice. And then you hand it to the person rolling the dice, and the person with the dice hands the dice to the next person. So Charlie and I sat next to each other strategically so that I could roll the dice kind of slowly. Well, I wanted it to be the other way around. I wanted Charlie to be the one rolling the dice, but I didn't realize it was going to go like clockwise or counterclockwise, so we sat on the wrong side of each other. So we ended up switching sides halfway through the game. But I was sitting next to Charlie's uncle, who is a fucking beast at rolling the dice. He would, like, on his first roll or on his second roll doubles, and I would have like 2 seconds with the ball where I'm just trying to like find the end of the saran wrap and all, because it's all stuck together and I can't unroll it. So we didn't do as well with the saran wrap ball, but I think we pulled out like a $20 bill, I think a bag of Cheetos, I think a Snickers bar, and then we pulled out a Panera gift card, but I traded it to Charlie's sister Robin for a Chipotle gift card because Robin can't eat at Chipotle. I'm obsessed with Chipotle. Robin loves Panera. I would rather have Chipotle. So we ended up trading Panera for Chipotle, which is funny because last year I pulled out an Outback Steakhouse gift card and traded it to Charlie's cousin for a Panera gift card because I don't eat at Outback. I'm vegetarian, and he would rather have steak than Panera. So I traded for a Panera gift card last year and traded away a Panera gift card this year, which I thought was kind of funny. And then the third game that we played was a new one to them, but not new entirely to me. It's called Left, Right, Center. My mom actually told me about this game because she plays it with her like old people friends and her old people community that she lives in. And you're supposed to play with like chips, like coins, like poker chips almost, but like the ones that come with the game. But we were playing it with dollar bills. And basically you have a stack of dollar bills. We played with 10. And you roll 3 dice. And one of them will either say left, right, center, or it will just have like a dot on it. And if it's center, you put $1 into the middle, like into a pot. If it's left, you hand $1 to the person on your left, and if it's right, you hand $1 to the person on your right. If it's a circle, you get to keep it. And the idea is that money goes around and around and around and around until everybody is out of money except for one person who has money left. And then whoever had money left at the end wins the whole pot. So we did 3 rounds of that, where in different groups we played, and then the winners of each group then played against each other. I almost won my round. I was so pissed. I was winning the entire time. I was rolling. I 4 separate times rolled all 3 die with the dot on them so I could keep the money. So 4 separate times I kept all of my dollars while the people on my right and my left were handing me dollars. So I had a stack of way more than $10 in it for a while, and then it was like lessening and lessening as we were putting stuff into the pot. But there was not one moment where I went out, because you can stay in the game even if you have no dollars, because on the next turn somebody might hand you one. So I did not go out a single moment, whereas the people around me were going out and going back in and going out and going back in, and they were just handing this $1 back and forth between them. And then somehow, some way, I ended up handing all of my dollars away, and the last person, put the last dollar in the pot or whatever, and they ended up with all the money. And I was like, whereas in other games, people that were like losing the whole time, came back and won. And it was like, I was winning the whole time. And then last second I lost. I wanted to die. But Charlie won their group and then lost in the finals. Robin ended up winning their group and the finals. So Robin ended up walking away with like $60 or something between everybody's tens. So well deserved for Robin anyway. I could have, you know, do you know how much Tympole I could get with $60? But no, it was fun. It was really fun. Charlie's family super nice. I met their aunt for the first time because I never met her before, and their aunt and uncle's dogs, which are two doodles or poodles. Charlie, are they doodles or poodles? Are they mixes or just poodles? I think they're doodles. But there's two of them, Kobe and Cash, and they were super cute and well behaved. So, yeah, that was my Christmas. My parents came up on Friday and brought me all of my gifts, which was awesome. Because I haven't seen them since October, and before that I hadn't seen them in like a year. So it was nice to be able to celebrate with my parents because I didn't get to go down and see my family, which I really was upset about. But Charlie and I alternate whose Christmas it is, so it was supposed to be their Christmas this year, and it'll be mine next year. And even on the years where it's my Christmas, we can still see Charlie's family because they live so close by. But on the years where it's not my Christmas, I don't get to see my family really at all. So, and it's hard because my parents live in Florida, so it's not like it's easy to get there. But I was glad to get to celebrate with them. And I think that's it. My grandma tried to mail me a check and then mailed it to the wrong address. So I hope whoever got my check doesn't deposit it. And yeah, tomorrow, bright and early, Charlie gets hip surgery, which is fun. Their third hip surgery and probably not their last. But you know how it be. But yeah, today we're doing Shiny Rayquaza raids finally. I have been holding myself back from doing them off stream because I want my Shiny Rayquaza. We leveled up our Shiny Tinkatons to level 100 and EV trained them, gave them all the right moves, blah, blah, blah. So we are ready to rock. I don't know if Megan is here yet, but we can always do one before... Excuse me, one before she gets here and then one after she gets here. But I'm going to check on Charlie real fast, and then we're going to do some raids. So let me... Beep. Oh, you can't see the game. Why not? Now you can. Okay. I'll be right back. Also, check out the fit. Wait. Check out the fit. Okay. All right. Charlie is ready to do some raids. I don't know where Megan is at, but we can always do one when they get here. I don't know if we are going to be able to take it on just the two of us or not. I think so, because we still have one support and one attack. If it was just me, I'd be screwed. I have a support. But it'll be good practice to do it now if we fail, we can see what happens. But I have a dragon type one, which I think will be good because we're fairy types. So we're going to challenge as a group. And anybody is welcome to join in chat, by the way. You do not have to be Charlie or Megan to play. There is your link code right there, JCM82K. If you are joining, please just let me know who you are in chat. Just say like, oh, Ty is me. Charlie is me. Oh, I didn't mean to hit ready, but... Oh, somebody just joined. Who is that? Well, welcome in, Sukari. I didn't mean to ready up, but it should be fine. technically 5-star raids, so it shouldn't be that hard. But I also, like, it's Rayquaza. So I feel like it might be hard. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Alright, Charlie is in. And Sukari is in. If we had Megan, we'd have the whole party. Alright, I'll give the clock the whole amount of time in case somebody else wants to join. But we've already got 3 of us, so that's pretty good. Alright. I'll give it until there's 30 seconds left on the clock. Because at that point, I feel like no one else is joining. Unless you say in chat that you're, like, grabbing your Switch or whatever. Then I'll wait. But if you don't say something by 30 seconds left on the clock, I will assume that you're not joining. But, yeah. Hopefully we can... is Zacian fairy type too? He's something. But I know Charlie and I have a plan with our Tinkatons. I sent the game plan to our group chat, so Charlie and I know knows what to do. Alright. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going. Alright. Let's beat up this shiny bitch. Hopefully. I have no idea. I've never done one of these. I haven't even watched other people do them. So is he... yeah, he's shiny! Look at him! And then Charlie and I have our shiny Tinks ready. Oh, and the Zacian shiny too. Watch, we're all gonna sparkle except for the... except for the bot. Alright. Alright. Effects of the weather disappeared. Dragon. Oh yeah, I named my Tinkaton Sardine, by the way. Alright, I'm gonna put up light screen first. Okay, Zacian has play rough as well. That's what Charlie's move is too. So. Ooh, alright. And then I'll do reflect as well. And then I know Charlie is doing Swords Dance. I believe that's their order of events. Extreme speed. He's gonna look good in an Ultra Ball because he's black and yellow. Alright. I set up screen, so now I do Rock Smash until I can Terastallize, and then I do Helping Hand on Charlie. Yeah, get him, Charlie. Oh god, Earthquake fucked me up. Ouchie. Why does he have Earthquake? That's okay, that's okay. Megan, you're just in time. We started one without you to see what would happen, but if we don't win, we'll need your assistance. Ow, I died. Oh, Sardine. It's up to you guys. Pepto. Charlie named theirs Pepto because it's pink. Alright. Hi, Nando. Welcome in. How's it going? Do I need to reset up screens or do they still work even when I'm dead? I don't know. This guy's tough. But, like, he's Rayquaza, so I feel like we expected that. We just got a Terra. I think that'll help. I'm not liking the, lack of health happening around here, though. Should I do a heal chair? I'm support. I can be supportive. It's over for the Toonami 2024 season. Here, actually, yeah, let me do a cheer. Oh no, it was too late. I think Zacian died. Oh well. Watched Toonami with Rick and Morty the Anime's New Year's Marathon back on Saturday. It was good. Oh, I should have hyper-trained my Tinkaton. I did not hyper-train her. I just realized that. No wonder I suck. I'm not hyper-trained right now. Okay, but you guys are still doing well. I can helping hand you now that you're tarot. But I forgot to IV train. I literally even said, oh, I didn't tarot. I even said that I IV trained, and that was a lie. I EV trained and I did not IV train. Well, I will IV train after this. Shit, I didn't either. Yeah, we both forgot. It's because the chart doesn't actually say to IV train on there. It just assumes that you have done that. Yeah, we both suck. Oh my god, we're dumb. Let me do Zacian instead, because maybe they actually fucking IV trained. This is why we practice. This is why we practice. We're still doing relatively well, all things considered. Like, we're not getting completely clobbered, which we could have been. We got him! We fucked him up even without fucking IVs. Let's go. First Rayquaza... I can't speak. Rayquaza down. Hell yeah. Okay, definitely catching. And Ultra Ball because he's black and yellow. He would also look good in like a repeat ball. Or like a level ball too. I might have to catch a couple just to put them in different balls. But definitely an Ultra Ball. That's ideal. Toonami in 5 days with Uzumaki Marathon at Dragon Ball Z Kai and Rick and Morty the Anime. Let's go. Alright. Yippee! Check out the fucking shiny Rayquaza. Let's go. Alright, well, no thanks to Charlie and I for not IV training, LOL. I have tons of bottle caps, too. Like, there's no reason I shouldn't have hyper-trained. Alright. Well, we're saving. And let me check my boxes for my shiny Rayquaza. There he is! Look at him! Yay! Amazing. He's naughty. I think they're all naughty, but I still like that he's naughty. Okay, let me fucking go to Mononavera and hyper-train my Tinkaton. I don't even know what IVs it has. Like, I might have shit IVs. I don't even know. I didn't check. I just checked nature and, like, ability. Alright, where's the guy? He's, like, behind this hill. Yeah. Hey! Give me your drugs. Alright, let's see. Bottle cap. Which stats does it need? All of them? Oh, maybe I should just use a golden? Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Let me see. Okay. And then, wait, how do I check? No, how do I check its IVs? Do I have to go here? Judge. Yeah, there we go. They all say hyper-trained. Amazing stats. Okay. I'm good now? Okay, great. Megan, are you ready? Do you need to IV train, EV train? Did you look at the instructions that I sent to the group chat? via the moves. Because if not, those will probably be helpful. Thank you for the fart, Charlie. Let me find another good raid. Because that one was a dragon type raid. Which was good. I need to teach play rough. Okay. Yeah, I decided to switch your moveset since I set up screens. There was no reason for all three of us to have screens. So you guys are going to do screens. No, I'm going to do screens. You guys are going to do play rough. There's a flying type, a water type, a fairy type. Because what is fairy... what is fairy strong against? Besides dragon? Steel? Oh, but we're also half steel. What is steel strong against? I need my type chart. Fairy is good against dark dragon and fighting. And then steel is good against fairy, ice, and rock. So... are there we had dragon. Are there fighting ones or dark ones? There's bug. There's steel. There's normal. There's grass. There's ground. There's fighting, but that is a black one. So I think that's not what we're looking for. And they're just in Paldea, right? They're not in Kitakami or... yeah. Okay. Well then, if fairy is good against... or if steel is good against fairy and rock... then we could do the... steel one. But you guys are Steel Terra, right? I might just pick, like, a random one. What's not strong against fairy? Bug, dark fighting. Bug is bad, and bug doesn't go good against steel either. So why don't we just do bug, because it'll probably be fine. Alright. How do I join? It'll be a link code. So just make sure you're online, and then put in the link code. And don't forget to IV train like Charlie and I did, because we're silly. But the fact that we won the first one is pretty slay. Let's see if we do any better on this one. That is not a Rayquaza. Okay, hold on. Just kidding. So they're not also... some of the event ones are not Rayquaza. Okay. That was what I was afraid of. Do I only get one Rayquaza a day? I wasn't paying a lot of attention. Do I need to reset my raids? I'll check another one. The dragon one is the first one I clicked on, and it was Rayquaza. So maybe the rest of them aren't Rayquaza, and only the one is. Charlie, do you have a dragon raid? Because you could host. Or Megan could host, either way, but Charlie could probably host. If you have an event dragon raid on your Paldea. I'm looking at my dragon raids right now. It should have the little sparkle around it. See that? See how this one is like sparkly? These two are both, and this one's not. The event ones are going to have the sparkle. So... yeah, this is Blissey. These are all Blissey. Okay, so maybe it's only the one. Because I can try, like, just resetting. Because it might just be you only get one Rayquaza a day or whatever. You both... okay. Cool. Great. If one of you has one, then you can host. Because... do I have another one? Okay, now there's one up there. Okay, so... yeah, we might just have to reset for them. But, Dragon Terra. Yeah, I think they're all Dragon Terra. I think that's how the event is. How do I send link? Just so when you... here. So, like, imagine I was hosting, Imagine I was hosting this one over here. Hold on. Boink. Oh, that's not it. That's a Jigglypuff. Over here. Whee! I would click this, and then I would click challenge as a group, and then I would press invite friends with link code, and then just send whatever combination of letters and numbers the link code spits out at you. And then Charlie and I will join by going to Pokeportal, Terra Raid Battle, and then... Yeah, there you go. And then by doing link code like this, and then putting in F99BC6. And hopefully, if I've done it correctly, I will find Megan. Okay. Oh, and Sukari is back in too. Let's go. So we'll have a full party this time. Oh, it said I can't catch it. So I can only catch one. That's a bummer. Oh well. I like the Ultra Ball for it anyway. Against my bones. Alright, well now that there's 4 of us and Charlie and I hyper trained, we should get this guy easy. I don't know if I use Ultra Ball or Luxury. Ooh, Lux Ball is good too. Yeah, I need a list of balls again. Let me see. Oh, Charlie gave me a little friend ball keychain for my keys. It's so cute. Because I also thought he might look good in like a repeat ball or like a level ball. Any of those. But Lux Ball would be good too. Charlie, what did you... Oh, you use Lux? Okay. Yeah. I went Ultra. Look at us on our 3 shiny Tinkatons. We're going crazy. Like this game. Alright. So I'm going to set up screens. And you guys are both going to do Swords Dance. Yeah, Pepto! And then I'm going to do Reflect too. Alright, and then we'll do Rock Smash. My Rock Smash does so nothing to him. Just realized I don't have any of the moves you texted because I followed the infographic. Oh. They were in the picture. What do you mean? They're the ones in the picture. The one you sent, I copied that. I sent the one with those moves. What do you mean? Let me check. Yeah, you and Charlie should have the same moves. Mine has different moves, but you two should have the same. Well, it doesn't really matter at this point. We're already in. It just depends on what ability, Oh. Oh, you named yours Kirby. That's so cute. Oh, you have the moves I have. You built the same one as me instead of the same one as Charlie. That's fine too. Ours just have different abilities. Because I thought you have a mold breaker, don't you? Or no? Yeah, you should have built the mold breaker one, not the own tempo one, because mine has own tempo. The two of you guys have mold breaker, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, all of them are fine. Just do what I'm doing basically instead of what Charlie's doing. You would just use helping hand on like Zacian, and I can do it on Charlie. It doesn't really matter. Now that we're all Terra'd anyway. Yeah, he's getting wrecked. Pepto, Kirby, and Sardine are hilarious names for our little guys. I was like, why is my battle thing on screen, but it's not actually working? Oh no! The Zacian died! It's okay, I think we still got it. Eh. Get him, Charlie. Get him, Pepto. Yeah! Fuck him up! We should have him, right? It's just like lagging on my end. There we go. Yippee! Oh, I didn't mean to be on this scene. Oh well, it's fine. Oh yeah, and I can't catch him now. Alright. I got Bitter Herba Mystica though. Let's fucking go. Not really the herba that I'm looking for, but... Oh, I didn't know. You're fine. You got him. It didn't really matter. Both builds are good. It was just one of them is more optimized for the own tempo ability, and one of them is more optimized for the mold breaker ability, but both of them are good Tinkaton builds. They're just like a little bit targeted one way or the other. But assuming that you got the Rayquaza, you got Bitter Herba too? Nice. I didn't know whether these ones dropped Herba or not, so... Okay. Does anybody want to do more raids? Or are we happy with the Rayquazas that we have gotten? Does anybody need to catch another one? I didn't know how long this was going to take, so... this was all I planned, just in case we were bad, but we weren't bad. So, we can do this, or I can, I can do something else. We can catch more. We can't catch more. So you can only catch the one, unfortunately. I wish we could catch more. But you can do more raids. You just can't catch any more of them. So, whichever one you caught is the one that you have. Unless you didn't catch that one, and then you would need to do another one if you wanted to catch one. But I assume that you caught that one. I want to take a picture with mine. Beebish. Alright. Oh, this Kricketot is not shiny. By the way, I sized him off stream, and he wasn't even that small. He was a normal amount of small. He was like XS, I think. What's over here? Oh, it's a Skiddo. I was like, who are you? Yeah, so I'm happy to do more raids if anybody else in chat needs a Rayquaza and hasn't gotten one yet, but otherwise, I'm happy to move on to something else if everybody got a Rayquaza. Makes sense since he's a legendary. I figured they wouldn't let us catch more than one. I was just kind of hoping. But look at him! I should put him and my other Rayquaza in the picnic together and have, like... have a little picture with both of them. Why did he turn? Come here, bud. Look at the way he goes, like, wee, wee, wee. Alright, hold on. Can I get a selfie with the man? Oh, he's huge. I gotta... Let me get a selfie with the man. There we go! Selfie with the man! Oh my god, he flew away. I should have put music on. Where'd he go? Ray Ray! Oh, there he be. He's like kind of glitching out on the lowest of keys. Sir, can you like stop having... Can you stop being a nightmare? Oh, okay, wait. Okay, he's a little close to me. Hold up. Sir. Alright, there we go. Now I'm actually a little far. There we go. I still feel like I'm actually a little far. Are you like backing up? Okay. There we go. There we go. I just gotta tilt up to see him all. There he is. There's my Ray Ray. Alright, what kind of fucking pose do you do for this? Definitely the RAR. Definitely the RAR. Okay. RAR. Alright. Oh yeah, I need to turn the touch-up thing off because it's annoying. We're so fierce. What's the angry music setting do? What does he look like angry? Oh, angry. He disappears when he's angry. Okay. Thank you for paying your daily loan, Megan. You're at 6,205 bells. Let's freaking go. Alright, let me see if those were good. Oh, yeah. Look at me and Ray Ray. Fuck yeah. Cool. Yippee. Alright, well, I will take your silence in chat as you guys don't need more Rayquazas. But if anybody comes in and you want another Rayquaza, let me know. I'm happy to do them all night. I have a Tinkaton that is ready to beat them up with. Okay. So, I wanted to continue some of our holiday-themed shiny hunting. I still want to get a snowy marked one. I think that's still my goal. I'm a little annoyed at the snow runts from the other night that they did not shine. Is there anybody exciting right now? Or am I going to have to reset again for good outbreaks? Okay, I'm going to have to reset again for good outbreaks. Yippee. Alright, well, let me go stand on the mountain. Despite the fact that all the outbreaks here are terrible, this is where it's most likely to snow. Or follow-up point. Backup plan. I'm not going to do that. I have a different idea. I'm changing the script on you guys right now. Hold on. Intermission. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Intermission. My Switch case is not in here. Hold on. Intermission. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay. There is one more hunt. Well, there's actually two more. There's two more hunts that we haven't finished. Well, there's actually a lot of hunts we haven't finished. I take all of that back. But there's one hunt specifically we haven't finished that I think it's about time we finish. I need props. Hold on. Oh, I ran over my blanket. Okay. it again. All right. We're switching games. We're back in. Okay. Hold on. We're back in, gamers. I want to finish our Palpitoad hunt. He's the only frog we haven't gotten. Well, he said on my mic, like, the Slowpoke did. He will. Okay. Let me move him. There we go. Who's a good boy? Oh god, he started to fall over. Okay. Just don't touch the microphone and he'll stay. Okay. This is the only one that we haven't finished as far as our frog quest. And I was hoping that I would finish it before the holiday season, but I didn't. And if we hunt him in snowy weather, we still have the possibility of getting a snowy marked shiny. I need a counter for him. Where is my counter for him? Here it is. Where did we leave off? 851. Okay. Wait, I need to see where chat shows up so I don't block it. Okay, so I need to go lower than that. Like right, like there-ish. Okay. Whoop. And then I need to shrink Palpitoad, obviously. Beep. There we go. I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner. Especially after getting the Palpitoad for Christmas. Alright. Ooh, I need to open my shiny count. Shiny cunt. Oh my god. No. Not quite. I need to open my shiny counter. And I need to project this. Alright. There we go. So, where is our Palpitoad? There it is. And then we need the counter for it. Palpitoad. Palpitoad. Alright. This is what we're doing. I've decided, me right now. Streamer decides what to do on their own stream. You'll never believe it. Okay. Let me get out of here. I think we get to 1,000 encounters tonight, maybe. 250? Oh yeah, my Mewtwo. Haha, check him out. No, I need my Grookey to be, or my, whatever he is. Rillaboom. To be at the top of my party. And we need to go to the wild area. What is it, East Lakes Axwell that has them? Let me see the weather. Show me the weather in the wild area. Is it snowing anywhere? Nar. It's snowing in Hammerlock Hills. Where can we get... Where can we get Tympole? I already forgot. Where does he spawn? Tympole spawns in West Lakes Axwell during snow. So West Lakes West Lake Axwell, which is which one? West. That's east. Which one is west? West is over here. So this is what I need to go to. Okay. So I can fly here. I'm trying not to get him to fall off. Okay. Alright, and then which way is more toward the west? This way? Or the other way? That's not them. Here we go. Oh yeah, it's this area. Okay, okay, okay. Because there should be Tympoles here now. But what I want to do is change the date on my Switch to make it snowing. What if I make it December 1st? That's snow, right? Yeah. Let's get a snowy marked one. Wouldn't that be so festive? I'm saying it's festive. There's one. Alright, let's see if our counter goes up. It does! Alright! It's shiny hunting time. I really want a shiny Palpitoad. That's my dream. Come out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Oh yeah, I probably should have healed Rillaboom before this, because he's like low-key dead. But I don't think a Tympole is gonna kill. There's snow runs here. Can you imagine I get a shiny snow run here after all the hunting I did in Scarvi? That would be insane. Okay, so that is East Lake Axwell. This is West, so I can't go past that point. But all of these guys should be fine. It's killing me. Alright. Let me see some Tympoles. God, I wish you could run sandwiches in this game to, like, make certain types appear. Because there's going to be a lot of not Tympole. And my odds of getting a marked one are so low, because I don't have a marked charm in this game. But a guy can dream. I'd be happy with a shiny Tympole regardless. I should change the title of my stream now that I'm not doing shiny Rayquaza raids. Shiny Tympole hunting. There we go. There we go. Give me a Tympole. Because I still have charm, so my odds should be 1 in 2,000 something? Before you count, like, my number of encounters and fighting and stuff, or the number of battles or whatever it is on the Pokedex. Oh no, a random snow runt. If he was shiny, I would have laughed. Are you at least a female snow runt? No. Then you suck. Bye. Can't even get a female snow runt in these parts. Alright. Oh, got another one. Oh, now it's a vanilla ice cream cone. Okay. I wish you could put your starter into a fun ball. I get that you only have Pokeballs at the beginning of the game, so that's your only choice, but I should be able to be like, hey, Professor, Can I have him in a friend ball? Because on the one hand, I finally have my first shiny in Swish, but it was a DA shiny, so I've still never gotten like an RE shiny in this game yet. So I would be honored if Palpitoad would be my first. I mean, technically Tympole would be my first because we're hunting Tympole, but with the goal in mind of evolving into a Palpitoad. Because shiny Tympole's fine, but he's like yellow. Palpitoad is cuter. The colors that they decided to make the shinies are so interesting to me because, like, all of the frogs are like blue or yellow. It's so weird. Because Tympole's shiny is yellow, Palpitoad's is orange, but like, Tympole's is yellow. Bulbasaur's shiny is green, but Venusaur's shiny is yellow. And then Bellabolt's shiny is yellow. Politoad's shiny is blue. And then Croagunk's shiny is like also light blue. So it's like, I feel like there should be like, I mean, I guess Politoad is pink too. I was gonna say we should get like a pink one or something, but I feel like they could mix it up a little bit. What about a purple frog? Or, I mean, I guess Greninja's shiny is black, but Froakie and Frogadier are just different shades of blue. Because I was going to say we could get a black one, but Greninja is black, so. You know, I still feel like they could mix it up a little. But I still think most of them have pretty good shinies. Bellabolt having a yellow one, like, makes sense because he's an electric type. And then Politoad is a water type, so his shiny being blue is also, like, fine. And then I like the pink. I think he's cute. I mean, you guys know I love shiny Politoad. But I don't really like Seismitoad. So there's not really a shiny that they could have done. But they could have made him cooler. The orange is fine. Oh, there's two here. We're making solid progress. We're definitely going to get to 900 before too long, so. We should be able to get to 1,000 tonight. That'd be a good milestone. 1024 would be like 1/4 of full odds, and then like half, less than half of like charm odds. I still don't know what my charm odds are in this game. Every time I Google it, I forget. I can see. Oh, there's one. So I don't think there's any way to tell in this game if Pokemon are marked before you catch them. Like in Scarlet Violet, how you can like hold down on them and it will tell you. Because I think you can hold down on Pokemon in this game and it will tell you. Can you? No, you can't hold down. No. So you can't even get any information. That's another thing that they could have just added to that feature for, you know, people that maybe have vision impairments, would just be to add the little like sparkle symbol to the list of things that come up when you inspect a Pokemon, like where the jumbo and the mark are and the gender. If it could just like also tell you if it's shiny or not. For people like me that sometimes can't tell if a Poliwag is light blue or regular blue. And they should also add the sound. Like in Arceus. Because duh. But it would be sick if we could finish the Palpitoad hunt before the end of the year, because I remember saying that earlier this year, like, being like, oh, I just want to, I want to finish my frog quest before the end of the year. And then Palpitoad, like, really, really got put on the back burner because we had so many other projects and, shiny hunting events and shiny hunts to do. And I didn't think he was, like, festive enough, really, to be included with the holiday shiny hunting. But Christmas is over. It's Hanukkah time. Tympole is our Hanukkah shiny. I don't know if that's offensive to Jewish people, but aren't Hanukkah colors literally like blue, white, and yellow anyway? So he's basically Jewish. Who needs red and green shinies for Christmas? We got Roaring Moon, alright? Now is time for the most Hanukkah shiny of them all. I'm sure there's a more Hanukkah-y shiny than Tympole, but we're rocking with it. I got nothing better to do. We got Rayquaza, so... Oh, there's one. Oh, there's like 3 right here, actually. Because I think the longer your chain is, the more of them appear, right? Like, even though I'm not actually catching or defeating any of them. What are we at? Oh, I didn't make any guesses. Okay, my first guess I think would be 869. So what are we at? No, we already went past 869. Okay, after 869, probably 924 since that's my birthday, and we started this hunt on my birthday. That would be so full circle if we got it and he was number 924 when we started this hunt, like, for my birthday at the subathon. That would be crazy. That would be, like, almost like being destiny marked, but, like, not. Because you can only get destiny marked shinies, like, on your birthday. But we didn't get the shiny on my birthday. So we have to get it now to make up for the fact that I didn't get it on my birthday. And then instead of being destiny marked, he'll just be number 924. I mean, it literally has Ty in the name. Tympole. Duh. And he's frog. I mean, he is tadpole, but he is frog. Or toad. But, frog, toad. Different species, same concept. I love frogs and toads relatively equally. There are some frogs I like more than toads, and some toads I like more than frogs. It really just depends. They discovered a new species of frog recently. I think it was in Peru. It was like literally like on Christmas or like the day before or something. They found, I want to say it was like a bunch of new species, not just a frog, but of all kinds of animals, including frogs. And by they, I mean, like scientists or whoever it is that discovers creatures. They went on some kind of, like, expedition to Peru, I believe. And they were just like discovering new critters left and right. There's like a new rat. It's actually like an aquatic mouse. It like swims. What else? New frog. I don't know. There were all kinds of new ones. But I was most excited about a new frog. He's like red and black, so he's super cool. I assume he's like a poison dart frog or something akin to that. I mean, he's definitely poisonous with that coloring. Because you know that thing that Republicans will always say that's like, oh, you know, animals with bright colors are trying to scare off their predators, which is why, you know, Democrats dye their hair blue, like liberal women dye their hair blue so they can scare off, you know, men or whatever. And then the argument back to that is always like, say you admit that you're a predator. Because it doesn't scare off mates, it scares off predators. Usually brightly colored frogs are the ones that are the most poisonous, so don't pick up frogs no matter how cute they are in public. Not in public, but in the wild, in nature. I mean, not if you see a frog in public either, but if you see a frog that is brightly colored in the wild, or any color really, you shouldn't pick up frogs at all. Because the, like, oils on our hands and the oils on their skin are, like, not good for each other. They, like, do not mix well. But definitely not poisonous ones. If it's bright blue, bright orange, bright red, bright yellow, don't pick it up. I had toads when I was a kid. I had fire-belly toads. So they were like either green or brown on top. But they had, as you would imagine from their name, they had red and orange like bellies. So that's why they're called fire-belly toads. So they were, contrary to popular belief, poisonous everywhere, not just on their tummy. But I was able to handle them if I like really washed my hands before and after. But you're not really supposed to. I kind of couldn't help it, low-key, because I wanted to hold them so bad, but... Oh, I didn't mean to run into him. Hello. But I really miss having frogs. I can't wait until we move into, like, our own place in California, and I can have frogs again. Because I feel like there's so many things that Charlie and I aren't doing right now out of, like, necessity, with, you know, renting a place and living somewhere we know we're going to move out of in a few years, is like, we don't want to set down roots too deep because then they're harder to dig up, you know? So I don't want to get frogs because I won't be able to move them across the country. And we don't want to get a Christmas tree because we don't want to move it across the country. So we just have a little one instead of a big one. And like one day we'll get a big Christmas tree, but like, you know, not until we're somewhere, you know, ideally somewhere that we own, but we'll probably be renting for a really long time because owning is like nearly impossible in this economy. And the economy will only be worse in like 3 years when we're trying to settle in a new place. So I'm sure we'll be renting for a good bit longer. But it'll be easier to move from one place to another in California than it is to move cross country. So I feel like we'll be more comfortable to set down roots once we're in California. But it's also one of those things that's like harder and harder to think about the closer it gets, which is so weird because when I was in high school, it was like a no-brainer that I wanted to move to California. I was like, you know, as soon as I'm able to financially, like that's what I'm doing. I wanted to go to college in California. Like I applied to schools out there hoping I could go. And I couldn't afford them, but I was just hoping that, like, I don't know, something would work out and that I could go to school in California. Obviously, I'm glad I didn't because I went to Mason and I met Charlie, but, it's like, now that I'm with Charlie, it's like, there's a much bigger part of me that doesn't want to move to California than there had been before. Like, there's still a much bigger part of me that wants to move to California than that other part of me, but um, it's harder to think about now, like, because the main reason I want to move to California is for my job, right? Like, that's where film is, and that's where I'm gonna get roles and, you know, work. So I have to go. Like, if I ever want to work in film, which of course I do, like, California is absolutely the place to be for that. But then there's also so many things that, like, I don't mind about being here, you know? Like, I have friends now, of course, that live in Maryland and live on the East Coast, that we met, you know, at GoFest. And, you know, I'm sure there'll be plenty of people that we'll meet in California. And Kat and Joe are moving back to California, relatively soon. So, you know, I'll have my best friend in the whole world if I move back to California. Move back. She moves back. I move there. But, like, I'll have literally my best friend ever if I move to California. But maybe two of my best friends ever, too, because obviously not including Charlie, because Charlie goes wherever I go. But one of my other best friends lives in Florida right now because they work at Disney, but they really want to switch from Disney Orlando to Disney California. So if they start working at Disneyland, then two of my best friends would be in California. So I know that I would make new friends there, but there's like a little part of me that's like, I don't know, because I think I always felt out of place where I grew up. I didn't ever feel like I really fit in the town that I grew up in. I didn't want to stay there. I did not like being there. Like, I had friends and I did marching band, which I loved. And, like, there were definitely moments where I felt like I belonged. But I feel like even within that sense of belonging, I still felt like I was missing something. But then moving up north to the DC area and going to school here, like, I definitely felt a lot more like ooh, this guy has aura. I definitely felt more like I fit in with the people and the culture up here. And obviously I met Kat, my best friend, and I met Charlie. So I was really happy about, you know, all of that. And then I felt like I really did, like, put down roots for the first time when Charlie and I started living together and, like, you know, making friends in this area. So now it feels so hard to, like, it didn't feel hard to leave at all, hardly, high school to college. Like, a little bit hard because I did have friends in high school and I was going to miss them. But it was the kind of thing where it's like, oh, well, we're all from the same town. So even if I leave you for school, like, I'll be back. And it's not like I won't be back here. Like, Charlie's family lives here, so even if we moved away, like, I feel like we would still come back. But it definitely feels harder to leave when you have things and people worth staying for. But anyway, I have an ad coming up in like 3 minutes. So since we just hit 900, I'm going to go ahead and run that ad, and then we'll do the next 100 when we get back. Get yourself something to eat, something to drink, go to the bathroom, and do your checks, pay your loans, stretch, and I will see you guys on the other side in like 3 minutes.
How much money do you have? 69 cents.
You know what that means?
I don't have enough money for chicken nuggets.
Thank you for 69, Charlie. Thank you for paying your daily loan. You're at 14,900. You almost got to 15,000 before the end of the year. I feel like I should give you an extra 100 as an end of year bonus. Can I do that? I think I can do that. And then I can fix Megan's, like, weird 5, too. You know how, he's not shiny, is he? I wasn't looking. Okay. You know how, like, if you have a job, they give you, like, a bonus at the end of the year or whatever? Not at my job, but, you know. I'll give you 15,000 as a bonus. Your watch time is 725 hours and 36 minutes, by the way, just so you know. It comes up when I look. And then, yeah, Megan has an extra 5. I'm going to give them 6,300 so they also get a 100 bonus. Okay. Is it this? Yeah, I have 1530. Why? I should have infinite bells, actually. There you go, Charlie. Okay. How do I give myself more? Oh, I just have to select myself from this list, don't I? Yeah. My watch time is also like 752 hours because I stream. I'm going to give myself 100,000. I'll have as many as I want. My account age was 10 years, 2 months. I've had Twitch since 2014. That's crazy. Okay, wait. How many bells do I have now? Oh, yeah. There you go. Megan's is fixed. There. Now I have 100,000 bells. Mwahahaha. I'm a millionaire. Just kidding. 100,000 does not make you a millionaire. That makes you just exactly equally a regular person. Okay. There we go. I'm rich. All right. Anyway, back to this. Charlie, what do you want to do for dinner? Because Charlie is having surgery tomorrow, which means they can't eat for 12 hours before their surgery, which means we should have eaten before stream, but we didn't. So, we need to eat within the next hour for Charlie to be able to eat before surgery. And I'm hungry, personally. Granted, I can eat after stream, but I like eating with Charlie. What do we have? We have chicken nuggets. We have potatoes. We have grilled cheese. We have tacos. You're freezing. Do you need the heated blanket? Do you need me to turn up the temperature in the house? Do you need a warm hoodie? Can I help you? Do you have your fuzzy socks? What the hell am I feeling though? Alright. Friends. They are very human-like. I love him just sitting down here. In the morning. Wake up. Good call on the socks. Yeah, put on some fuzzy socks. Charlie just got like 5 pairs of fuzzy socks for Christmas. Don't think I'll ever get it down. Yeah. Oh, wait, Second and Charles, they had a Beebus backpack. It was like a 3-tiered Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur pocket backpack. It was like 80 bucks, though. It was like a Loungefly bag, but I almost bought it. Heated blanket was nice, but I get too cozy to get something to eat. Oh, yeah, I guess you can't move around with that on. They need like a heated blanket that doesn't have to be plugged in. One that you can just carry around with you. battery powered. Like a Snuggie that's a heated blanket that is battery powered. And you just like put the little battery pack in the pocket of the Snuggie. Heated Snuggie. Huggy. Patent pending. Psh. I'm sure somebody has already done something like that. But that's what Charlie needs. But also just like the hoodie. Or like the hoodies that we have that aren't the hoodie but similar. I have some friends that are sponsored by Oodie, and I keep telling them they need to make a frog-themed Oodie, and if they do, that they should sponsor me, because I would buy it, and then I would yap about it constantly. They did respond to me on Twitter one time, and they were like, we'll think about it, and I was like, period. And by we'll think about it, I meant to making a frog-themed Oodie, not to sponsoring me. But I think if they do make a frog-themed Oodie, that was my idea, and also they should sponsor me. She was a girl. Can I make it any more obvious? Yeah, Avril, you can. How dare you assume that everyone is straight? And or cis. God, Avril. It should be, they were a them. They were a them. Can I make it any more obvious? You gotta wokeify your songs, Avril. Frog, exactly. Oh. 9/11? Oh god. I just looked over to see how many encounters we had. And it was 9/11. Can you imagine we get it at 9/11? That'd be fucking crazy. I have a Mankey, a shiny Mankey, or no, I think it's just a regular Mankey in Pokemon Go from the shiny Mankey community day. He had 9/11 CP, so I named him Bush. Charlie, what's your guess for the shiny? I guess 9/24 since that's my birthday. But when do you think it'll be shiny? Because I don't think you placed a bet. 948 or 1000. Yeah, 1000 is definitely a solid guess. I think we're all thinking it. 948's good though. Because I'm 924 and you're 948, so that's like 24 and 24 is 48. What about you, Megan? What do you think? Last out. 999? Ooh, that's pretty good. I feel like 969 is also a solid one. Because it has 69 in it. Those are my guesses. 924 or 969. And then Charlie gets 948 and 1000. And Megan thinks 999. I think these are all good guesses. We're about to get to my first one. He's such a little boy. Alright. Oh, what the fuck did I run into? Oh, another snow run. Okay. Snow Run, you had your turn, and you didn't shine for me for 2 whole sandwiches. Bitch. We don't fuck with Snow Run. Any updates on what you want to eat, Charlie? If it helps narrow it down, I think it's officially too late for potatoes. You wouldn't have time to make it and eat it before 10:45. We have a frozen pizza. Didn't we get one? And we have tater tots, french fries, nuggets, rice, pasta. We bought like 2 weeks worth of groceries in 1 week because Charlie's not going to want to go to the grocery store a week from now. So we tried to buy enough stuff to hold us over for like 2 weeks worth of eating. And we have a DoorDash gift card that we got from their grandma to feed us after surgery. Maybe pizza and fries. You could try out our new air fryer baskets, because you could put French fries on both sides with the baskets and then put the pizza in the oven. And then I could eat the fries with my gamer chopsticks. How sick would that be? Yeah, because the thing is, I think the inside of the air fryer right now needs to be washed out. Like, I think it has salt in it from last time we made potatoes. So if you give it a good rinse, and then give the silicone inserts a good rinse, and then put them in there, you could make fries on both sides. So that we could each have our own portion of fries, and then just throw the pizza in the oven. And we bought new ranch. You guys are never gonna fucking believe. Okay. I don't know, maybe a month ago, a few weeks ago, we ate probably like chicken nuggets or pizza or French fries or something upstairs, and we were using ranch. And then Charlie had the ranch last, and they left it on their nightstand and then fell asleep and forgot to put it back into the fridge. So the ranch went bad overnight because, duh. So we bought a brand new, like, large ranch. Because that was, like, a tiny ranch that we had bought when we were on a dog sitting job. And the homeowner, like, didn't have any ranch. And we were like, what the fuck? Who doesn't have ranch? So we had to, like, pick up ranch and take it to their house. So we got, like, not huge, but, like, you know, the regular sized ranch we get is probably, like, this big. And this one was, like, a little one. So we got, like, a normal sized ranch. And it was, like, brand new. We had only used it, like, once or twice. And I, because of the incident with the ranch last time, remembered to put it into my fridge. So, okay, we have 3 fridges in the house. This is important to note. We have one full-sized fridge downstairs in the kitchen. We have one mini fridge in Charlie's office. And we have one even smaller, even minier fridge in our bedroom that I use to keep my drinks cold at night, because I will not drink warm water in the middle of the night. Or ever, really. I will not drink warm water. So it's like a water bottle sized fridge. Like, it's basically like a skincare fridge, if you've ever seen like skincare fridges. It's the size of those. It's, you know, yay big. All it fits in it is a couple of cans of soda, or like a water bottle, or, you know, it fits very little by design. I got that for Christmas last year. It sits on my dresser, and I usually put a water bottle into it. But if I don't have a water bottle, sometimes I will put ranch or whatever sauce, ketchup, whatever sauce Charlie and I were using to eat whatever we were eating upstairs and we're too lazy to take it downstairs. I will put it into the little fridge. And so I did that with the ranch. I put the ranch into the little fridge, and I didn't think anything of it for like at least a week. We didn't use ranch because we didn't need it. And I went to go get the ranch out the other day when we were like cleaning the house for my parents to come over. I was like, let me take the ranch out of my like mini fridge so that I can actually put, you know, something in there to drink. And I pull the ranch out, and it's not cold. And I look at my fridge, and it's not, like, humming. It's not, the light isn't on. The fridge is not on. And I'm like, that's so weird, because it's plugged in and turned on, and I leave it that way always. Like, I never unplug it. I never turn it off, because it's a fridge. Like, you don't usually turn your fridge off when you're not using it, because it's a fridge. So I don't know if it died or what. It had some dust in it, so I tried like blowing the dust out with compressed air like you would with a computer, but it will not come back on, and I'm devastated because now I have to drink lukewarm water in the middle of the night, and I hate that. But I just couldn't believe that 2 bottles of ranch in a row went bad. One of them was totally Charlie's fault for forgetting and then falling asleep, but I still feel responsible for not noticing that my fridge wasn't on. But I have no idea when it turned off. I just assumed it was on. So, like, I don't know. But anyway, that's the saga of our ranch. All of our ranch has gone bad. We are terrible ranch owners. I don't know what to do for dinner. I've been out of it because bad sleep schedule and I'm low-key sick. Oh no, I hope you feel better. I hate being sick. It's awful. My sinuses and throat are bad. Ugh. That was like us, like for a month. Like all of November I was sick. I finally feel like somewhat better now. Yeah, and then Charlie's going to be out of it tomorrow because of surgery. And then probably for like a week after that. So I'm going to be responsible for all of the cooking for the next like 2 weeks. And Charlie is going to be responsible for DoorDashing us food. Like, we're definitely going to want to DoorDash dinner tomorrow night because... Or not tomorrow night. Or, yeah, probably tomorrow night. But, also, I have work one night. And I work from, like, 5 to 9. So I'll be working during dinner time. But actually, Charlie's grandma will be babysitting them. So actually, we might not have to DoorDash. Because I assume she can heat up something for Charlie, actually, and then I can heat up something for myself. But definitely the night of surgery. I pray that it goes well in speedy recovery. Yeah, hopefully it does. I think this doctor will do better, this surgeon, than the last one. Thanks, Potts. Yeah. I mean, if you need me to go put something on, like I can, but I'm just kind of like actively streaming, and if you wanted me to get you something, last ad break would have been a good time, because my next ad break isn't for 40 more minutes, in which case you will not be able to eat whatever I make in 40 minutes. If you want to not eat by 10:45. So I don't know how to help you, really. I know you're cold, but can you bundle up? Can you put on some socks and a hoodie and make it work? Because I cannot get up right now. I am streaming actively right now. I'm trying to find Shiny Palpitoad. Or Shiny Tympole, really, but same difference. All the same. Yeah, you guys huddle together for warmth. You guys are hugging down there. Because I'm also hungry and I would like to eat. Because the way that the schedule used to be when Charlie was still streaming consistently is I would make Charlie dinner on the nights where they streamed, and they would make me dinner on the nights where I stream, and now the nights I work, have socks and a hoodie on, and it's helping, so I'm giving myself a minute, and then I will go down. Yeah, I mean, I know you said you would get too cozy with the heated blanket, but you could always, like, heat it up so that it's there for you when you get back. Or, like, use it to warm yourself up enough to go down, and then, like, come back to it. 10:15-ish. Okay, yeah. I mean, that should be enough time. The fries only take like 20 minutes, and the pizza, I think, is about the same. So that should give you enough time to eat it before... I mean, it'll be cutting it close. It'll give you 30 minutes to make it, and that's not including the time to preheat the oven. So... do with that what you will. You're probably going to be eating past 10:45. Though. Technically, I'm okay till midnight. I just wanted to stop a little before. Yeah, well, I know that you're the nauseous type, so I just don't want you to be nauseous when you go under anesthesia, because I know that anesthesia will make, you know, a pretty average person nauseous, and you are a more than average nauseous person. But if you go down at 10:15, you should be done eating by 11. And honestly, who's to say your surgery is going to happen exactly at 10:45? Everything I've ever had has been late. And they make you get there like 2 hours ahead of time to like sit there and just wait for them to come. So it probably won't be that big of a deal if you eat at 11. Like, unless you're the first surgery of the day, which you're definitely not because it's at 10:45. Like, there's 100% of surgery before you. Because I think my top surgery might have been the first surgery of the day. It was... I want to say we got there at, like, 7 a.m. But it still could have not been. But my histo was in the middle of the day. It was supposed to be at, like, 2 or 3 p.m. or something, and it was way, way behind. I remember just sitting there and being like, is this ever gonna happen? Because, like, I was, you know, I was going through all of the emotions of being prior to surgery and being anxious, but being excited and being, you know, whatever, whatever. And then I got to a point where I was just like, am I even getting surgery today? Like, my Chiari surgery, I was totally first. Well, at least you were first for that one. I had to get there at like 6 a.m. Oof. Yeah. I must have been either first or second when I got top surgery, because I remember getting there really, really early in the morning, and I don't remember waiting long. Maybe 5, actually. Well, did you have to leave really early because you had to drive kind of far, or were you guys close by already? Did you stay in a hotel? Okay, yeah, you stayed in a hotel. That's what I thought. I couldn't remember. Because I know it would have been a nightmare to drive to Baltimore from here the morning of. It was dark out? Yeah. Well, what time of year was it? Was it winter or summer? Because it's dark out a lot longer. April? Okay. Yeah. So, it would be getting lighter at that point. That's like right after? No. That's before the... Hello? That's before the spring equinox, right? Where did my... My ad manager just disappeared off my OBS. I'm like, ma'am? What happened to you? Eh. I think French fries are like the perfect food to March 20th. Oh, March 20th is spring. Never mind, so that's after. That's what I said the first time, and then I second guessed myself. Because, yeah, because March, like, 20th, 21st is when it switches from spring to... Or winter to spring. I knew that. My brain just stopped working. But French fries are like the perfect food to try out gamer chopsticks on because they're so greasy. And I always feel like I'm going to get oil on my controllers. So that's like the perfect food. I'm going to have to eat the pizza with my hands, but... Because I don't think the chopsticks are going to be able to hold up pizza. Maybe if I use both of them. But definitely the French fries. I think either way I'll need a napkin, but still. Alright, where are all the Tympoles at? Well, 924 was a bust, but we're almost at Charlie's guess of 948. The next one will be 948, Charlie. Let's pick a shiny one. Let's see, are there any over here? Any particularly shiny looking Tympoles? Or any Tympoles at all, for that matter? There's one. Charlie and I already finished Season 3 of Heartstopper. Very, very sex-forward season. I knew it was going to be, but I feel like every other scene was just either they're talking about sex or having it. Alright, 948 was not shiny, Charlie. I'm sorry. Very gay. Yeah, very much so gay. Definitely gay season for Imogen, for sure. Imogen definitely having her gay arc. 1,000 then. Yeah. I still got money on 969. But Sahar admitted to being, I guess, Heartstopper spoilers for season 3. But Sahar admitted to being bisexual, which, like, we were kind of getting the vibe during season 2, but, like, you know, she confirmed it in season 3. And then Imogen didn't confirm being queer, but, like, she definitely... I mean, like, she said to Nick, like, I don't think I've ever liked a boy. I think I just wanted to have a boyfriend because it was, like, what I was supposed to do because, like, cool girls have boyfriends and cool girls have cool boyfriends at that. And so I would just, like, pick the coolest guy and then become obsessed with him. And, like, I liked having attention from boys, but I don't know that I actually liked them as, like, people. And I liked the idea of them, but being with them was actually really boring. And I'm like, that sounds a lot like compet to me, girlfriend. Sounds very compet to me. And something that I also thought was interesting, there were two things actually that I thought were interesting as far as Elle's storyline goes. One of which was that she talked about dysphoria, which is kind of like one of the first times that she really talks about it. Because we meet Elle transitioned, pretty much. Like, she's already Elle, she's already she, her, she already looks feminine. She's, like, you know, transferred schools or whatever, but, like, you know, we know that she was a guy because they talk about it, but, like, other than that, like, her being trans doesn't really come up. Like, at least not other than, like, oh, my ads are back. Other than, like, anecdotally. But it's not really, like, a topic of conversation. Other than just, like, you know, her being bullied and having to switch schools. Like, that's really the only thing that comes up. And, like, don't get me wrong, that's still an important storyline. And I like it when trans people don't have to be trans for the sake of the story. Like, they can just be trans without it being relevant to their plot. But now that she's dating Tao, like, it was important that, you know, that conversation come up because Tao is, for all intents and purposes, a straight man, and he knows that Elle is trans, and he's known Elle since she was not Elle. And, you know, he even says to her, like, I don't even really think about you as being trans. But she's like, no, but see, the thing is, it's like, I am trans, and, you know, I get dysphoric if you know, touch me a certain way or in a certain place. Which I feel like is a very valid conversation to have around, like, being trans and trying to have sex for the first time, because it's like, you really just don't, like, feel connected to your body. Like, obviously, Elle is relatively transitioned, but, like, as much as you can be for, like, a 16-year-old, 17-year-old or whatever. But, like, I definitely would not have had sex before top surgery. Like, there is zero way, or if I did, I would have, like, not taken off anything. Like, I would be, you know, very much keeping my shirt on. And, I mean, hey, Charlie does the same thing. Not Charlie, my Charlie, but Charlie in the show. Charlie takes their shirt off, my Charlie, all the time. Just for fun. They just take their shirt off and walk around. Charlie overheats a lot, so they take off their shirt a lot. But show Charlie doesn't take his shirt off during sex for the first time because he is anorexic and insecure about his body, and he has self-harm scars. Which is also all valid. But the other thing that I don't like clothes sometimes. No, you're real for that. But the other part of Elle's storyline this season that I thought was really interesting is obviously Elle is an artist, and that is something that has been sort of a through line since the beginning. And she goes to this, like, fancy art school, and she does all this art online. And in this season, she gets a bunch of followers from posting her art online. And so she gets offered this radio interview where they're going to like ask her about her art and, you know, blowing up on Instagram and getting, you know, 50,000 followers and, you know, what that's like, and is it overwhelming, and is it, you know, whatever. And so she goes on this radio show and they're asking her all these questions, and then, you know, the interviewer is like, so, you know, a lot of your work is about being a trans woman and like your experience, you know, being trans. Can you tell us about that? And, you know, she's like, yeah, of course, you know, being trans is a big part of my identity. And, you know, I feel like, you know, it's important to share, and, you know, representation, blah, blah, blah. Which is a totally perfectly reasonable question to ask a trans artist who makes art about being trans. But then she immediately flips it and is like, well, what do you think about the trans bathroom debate? Like, what do you think about young people being allowed access to hormones? And, you know, we had a speaker on the show last week, and, you know, she thought that, you know, biology, blah, 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 trans, blah, blah, blah. And Elle is like, well, then the speaker you had last week was a transphobe. Like, I'm not here to speak about politics, and, you know, trans people aren't a debate. Like, I'm a person. I came here to talk about my art, not to be, like, some pawn in your political game. And her parents are, like, watching the interview from, you know, the other side of a glass. And they're like, this is not what we agreed to. Like, these are not the questions we agreed to. This was supposed to be about her art. Like, you can't do this. This isn't appropriate. She's, like, a teenager. You can't just ask her these questions. Hey, guys, I'm probably gonna go. I need to eat dinner and just not feeling the best. Glad we all got shiny Rayquaza. Okay, good night, Megan. Thank you for hanging out. I'm glad that we could help you get shiny Rayquaza. Thanks for building your Tinkaton to help us out. The second raid definitely went better than the first one. I mean, we still won both, but I definitely felt like after we IV trained, Charlie and I were more prepared. And, like, don't worry about the build that you did. It's fine. Like, it worked, which is all that matters. But I hope that you feel better. I'm sorry. I hope that your dinner is yummy. I hope that my dinner is yummy. Charlie. Best of luck tomorrow. Thank you. I'm saying that on Charlie's behalf. It's their surgery, not mine. But I'm gonna be there, so... We bonked Rayquaza's ass. Exactly. All three of us came in with our big-ass hammers. And we fucked him up. I'm about to go make dinner, I swear. Alright. Whatever you say. Yeah, that was us on Rayquaza. We need a Rayquaza emote just so I can put it next to the bonk. Thank you for the uwu, Charles. Alright, what are we at? 965? Is that what that says? So, 4 more, and then we'll get 969. I feel like it has to be the funny number. Thank you, love you guys. Well, we love you. But to hear an exchanging of words. What a shame with all right. Whee. Oh yeah, I forgot about my new bike drip. Check out my bike drip. I'm drippy as fuck. Thank you for the fart, Megan. Alright, that was 968. Is it gonna be the funny number? I'll let you know, Megan, if it's 999, by the way. But I won't have to let you know, because it's gonna be 969. No, it's not. Okay. I didn't talk fast enough for that to work, but... Thank you for the lurk, Megan. I hope you have a good dinner. My tummy is grumbling personally. Personally, I'm hungry. Thank you for the fart, Charlie. All right. Oh, I missed. I can't believe we've almost looked at 1,000 of these guys, and none of them have been shiny. I've seen people get shinies in this game in, like, a couple hundred. I've also seen people go way over odds, though, so... we better not go over odds for this. There's zero reason that we should go over odds on this. I have Charm. It's my first shiny hunt in this game with Aries ever. We did just get a shiny Mewtwo, so I fear that that may pull away from some of our luck, but I've still seen like 1,000 Tympole. Which should be plenty. I know I'm going to be so impatient doing full odds hunts in Heart Gold Soul Silver. Like, I was all excited to get my copy of Heart Gold, and I still am, but I know the second I sit down to fucking actually shiny hunt in that game, I'm going to be like, oh my god, my odds are 1 in 8,192 and I don't have Charm. I'm just going to be like, kill me. Scarlet Violet has definitely spoiled my, like, outlook on shiny hunts. I'm like, oh, shiny hunts should be fast and easy, and you're gonna see 1,000 of them super quickly, and you don't need to do any work, except for grinding Herba, which isn't that hard, and then you just, you know, you just get your shiny, and you move on. And then, like, PLA, it's like, okay, it's a little bit harder, I have to sort of fight to my death a little bit, and, you know, the outbreaks are a little bit different. You have to sort of reset for certain outbreaks. You can't just do it the way you can in Scarlet Violet. But, like, you still get the shiny. And then, you know, in Sword and Shield, it's like, yes, I'm complaining about my odds right now, but I just got a shiny Mewtwo in 28 DAs, so... I mean, I literally cannot complain because I've seen people go much over that. So, I know when I start doing Heart Gold, I'm just gonna be like, what is this? Like, if I do the Safari in that game, after what Cam went through, After I do this Palpitoad hunt, I might have to start hunting in Let's Go for funsies, because I've gotten one shiny, well, technically 2 shinies in Let's Go Pikachu. One was a total accident, random shiny, didn't even know it was shiny when I got it. And then the second was the Lapras I got for Charlie, but I've never done an on-screen Let's Go Eevee or Let's Go Pikachu hunt. I don't think I've ever even put my Let's Go Pikachu on screen on a stream before. Other than to show you guys the Lapras I got Charlie. But I don't think I've ever, like, played the game live. So I would love to do a shiny hunt in that game. A chain hunt. I want to do chain fishing in X and Y. And then, I don't know what else I want to do, but... You know what I don't want to do? Reset for shiny starters. I know you can do that, but you have to, like, you have to get through the opening every time. Like, you don't just reset and then you're standing right in front of them again. You have to, like, you have to go through the whole beginning over and over again. And I'm like, nah, that takes way too much time. Like, no. still think you're beautiful, and I don't ever want to lose that. I'm so excited to pee. To pee? I'm so excited to pee, guys. I pull out Charlie's, like, pee time charm. No, I'm so excited to see Pierce the Veil next summer. I haven't seen them live in so long, and I've never seen Sleeping with Sirens. But I really, really wanted to. I'll have to see if my friend who's like super mega Sleeping with Sirens obsessed is going to that show, because I'll be there. I gotta listen to Sleeping with Sirens' newest stuff, because I've heard Pierce the Veil's newest album. I don't think I know what the last thing Sleeping with Sirens put out was. Just because I've been like out of the loop, not because I don't like their stuff. It's just been a while. I'll need to make a new like Spotify playlist for 2025, because like this one's great, but it's like it's getting old, you know? Like it's got classics on there for sure, but it definitely can be reworked. Say a prayer for you. Also, Charlie, let me know if you need me to come down and help with anything. I don't know if you took your phone down with you for dinner, if you can still hear me, or if you are just lurking. But Tots in fryer, oven preheating. Oh, Tots. Okay, Did you just put them straight into the air fryer, or did you put in the silicone? Sorry, was putting Tots in fryer. No, I didn't know if you brought me down there or not. Silicone. Okay, did you clean out the under of the air fryer before putting them in? Or did you just put them in? And did you also clean out the silicone ones, because they also were just sitting in the sink? No. Sorry. Okay. I just feel like, did they fit good though? Like, are they the right size for the baskets we have? I clean silicone? Okay. Because they've just been in the sink. Not under. Okay, that's fine. We can clean the under. I figure we may as well clean the under. Fit perfect? Okay, great. I googled the size of our air fryer baskets, so that's good to know. Did you put Tots on both sides, or just on one side, or? Good size? Awesome. I'm glad they work. That was a clutch gift from my cousin. Double toys? Charlie. Whoa. We both get a basket? Slay. That was a clutch gift from my cousin. I thought of it like last minute. Because when we moved into this house, we made like a housewarming gift list. We didn't really expect people to like get us that much from it, but some people were offering like, hey, if there's anything you need from your house, like if you guys need a lawnmower or a broom or, you know, weird house specific things, you know, I can get it for you, or I have an extra, or whatever. So we made a list of things, like a housewarming registry on Amazon, and we sent that out to people. And one of the things that Charlie put on there... Well, okay, so we were going to put an air fryer on there, but then we were like, no one's going to buy us an air fryer. So we ended up buying ourselves an air fryer with a gift card that Charlie's grandma had given us for moving in. She gave us a Costco gift card, and we used it to get the air fryer from Costco, because it was like a much better deal to get it from Costco using a Costco card than it would have been to like get it on Amazon or whatever. So then Charlie put air fryer silicone baskets on the housewarming list, but like not ones that are like sized correctly for our air fryer. They put actually round ones on there, and our air fryer basket is square. There are obviously some air fryers that have round baskets, but like not ours. We actually have a two-sided air fryer basket, because one side is for gluten and one side was gluten-free. Before we had the silicone baskets. Now we can put gluten or gluten-free on either side, as long as we clean the silicone in between. And I'm pretty sure they're dishwasher safe. I'll have to double check the ones I put on there, but I think so. So we should be able to wash them. And if not dishwasher safe, they should be pretty easy to hand wash, because they're silicone. But I put that on, my family does a Secret Santa every year, so I put that on my Secret Santa list, and then my cousin got me for Secret Santa, and so she got me those. And I was like, oh my god, these are fucking perfect. And then my dad got me measuring cups and pot holders because our measuring cups broke. I was using an oven mitt to hold a pot one time, and I burned the shit out of my finger. So I was like, okay, we need a better pot holder than the one we have. And then obviously the air fryer. So I got 3 separate like kitchen utensils for Christmas, and I was actually excited about them. And that's how you know that you're an adult, because I was like, oh my god, measuring cups. Because I think what would happen, at least the way that I broke one of the measuring cups, I think Charlie broke the other one. But we have a ramen recipe that involves like half a cup of brown sugar to mix into the sauce. And brown sugar is kind of compact. If you like pack it into a cup, you know, it can be pretty hefty. So I think just the sheer weight of the brown sugar just broke the handle off the cup. So we still had the cup part, but the handle broke off. So we could still measure with it. It was just kind of inconvenient without the handle. So we got like thicker plastic ones. I guess we could have gotten like metal ones if we really wanted to avoid that problem, because metal doesn't exactly break that easily. But we had our set that was like rainbow colored, so I didn't have to read them to know what size the cup was. I just memorized the color. So I knew that the blue one was 1 cup. And then like the green one was a 3rd cup, and the red one was a 4th cup. Like I just knew that information. So I didn't have to like look at the labels. I just knew. So we got another like rainbow coordinated set, which was nice. And then the pot holders are just purely practical, so I don't burn the shit out of my finger again. Because I literally became afraid to make pasta for a little while, because I was like, I don't want to touch the pot handle and burn my finger again. Because it's a pot with a metal handle, which is fucking stupid. Who invented that? Dumb. And the oven mitt we have is just too thin for it. Pizza's in the oven, fantastic. Amazing. But the oven mitts we have are just kind of too thin for how hot that handle gets. Great for pulling a tray out of the oven that's not that hot. But now that we have a gas stove, I think it's the difference. We didn't have a gas stove before we had electric. And electric stoves I don't think, get as hot as gas stoves because they're not literally on fire. So the heat would come up, I think, from the gas stove, like, onto the handle. Parky, welcome in, cutie. Thank you for the congratulations. Guys, if you're not following Parky Park, do that right now. They are a fellow egg toasty and one of my favorites. We actually met during Cat Liente's Creator Royale, and then we found out we were on the same stream team, and I love Parky. They were one of the people where, like, I think I was just watching the submissions for Creator Royale, and I just thought that, like, Parky's submission was so cute. I just, like, followed her on the spot. I was like, I love your aesthetic. I'm following you. I've been so dead to the world. I've missed you. Yeah, the holidays are crazy, and, you know, exam season for many, and, you know, the end of the year, I feel like, is, like, such a busy time. Charlie and I have been crazy busy and also semi-dead to the world, so don't even worry about it. We've been okay. I mean, I've definitely had better and worse holidays, so can't complain, really. Charlie's getting hip surgery tomorrow, so we're just kind of in preparation mode for that, to make sure that they have everything they need, and will be comfortable after, because hip surgery is no joke, man. I mean, you're going to be on crutches and, you know, hopped up on pain meds and everything. So we're just trying to make sure that Charlie will... They got a pregnancy pillow for Christmas because it's just helpful for, like, surgery recovery and for having Like, if you have pain in your hips, a pregnancy pillow is great for that because, like, it relieves pain from your hips. My Wooble's name is Fred. He comes with a name? I didn't even know that. That's so cute. Yes, rest, definitely. Charlie's gonna be out. Definitely out of it. One of Charlie's Christmas presents was a Woobles kit because I've been telling them they should get Woobles for a while because they, you know, have been learning to crochet and they learned from their sister and from our best friend Kat, who both know how to crochet. But they pretty much only learned how to crochet like straight lines, scarves, headbands, blankets, you know. And they could crochet like some things that are round, like circles and stuff. But to be able to make a, I'm great at straight lines, which is funny because you're gay. Ooh, love crochet. I'm so bad at making that's the word I was looking for. Amigurumi or whatever it is. That's what Charlie doesn't know how to do either, is like make stuffed animals, which is the word that Parky just said, amagiri or whatever. That word means like making stuffed animals out of crochet. So the Woobles is, they were like on Shark Tank and, you know, whatever, but they basically are just like little kits that teach you how to make like one thing specifically. So Charlie got a dinosaur. And are they a little overpriced? Yeah, but you know, whatever. But they teach you how to crochet like all of the steps, you know, and they give you like easy yarn and you know, all the instructions and everything. And I think they give you a magic circle pre-made so you don't even have to make it yourself, which is valuable. I feel like I'm sewing more than I'm crocheting. They have video yeah, video tutorials too. Yeah, so I think it's really helpful. But I told Charlie, because they've been talking about wanting to make plushies forever, and their sister even made them a crochet plushie for Christmas and made me one too. So Charlie was like, oh, like I want to learn how to make plushies so bad. And then my parents got them a Woobles kit because I told them that that was, you know, one of the things on their list. So now Charlie can crochet little dinosaurs. Oh, we got past 1,000. I didn't even notice. Okay, well, 1,000 wasn't shiny. My next guess is 1024 then. They have right-handed and left-handed tutorial videos? Oh my god. I never even thought about crocheting left-handed. Because I'm ambidextrous, kind of. But, like, not by design. I was born right-handed, and then I broke my right arm when I was in the 3rd grade. And I was in a cast for, like, months. So, instead of, like, just not being able to do my schoolwork or having to type instead of write or whatever, I just learned how to write with my left hand, so that I could still do schoolwork. So I became, like, semi-ambidextrous when I was in the 3rd grade. I don't really practice with my left hand much anymore. Like, I write with my right hand pretty consistently. I'm gonna miss sitting cross-cross? Do you mean like cross-legged? Like crisscross applesauce? What was I saying? Oh, but I started picking up some things better with my left hand than my right. Like, one thing that I realized with drumming is I'm actually better at drumming with my left hand solo than I am with my right hand solo. Which is weird because I shouldn't be, but I am. And I think when I learned to crochet, I learned right-handed because the person teaching me was right-handed, but I never considered crisscross. Okay. But I never considered crocheting with my left hand. Like, I don't know why I would, but... And I did karate when I was younger, and I think I have a better left hook than a right. So, I think my left hand is just beefier for some reason. Which is why I drum harder with it and punch harder with it. I'm just really strong only in my left arm. Which actually might make sense via the whole having broken my right arm thing, that I never regained my full strength, but... Imagine that I just only ever work out my left arm, so I have like a big, beefy, like muscular left arm, and then like a teensy tiny, like SpongeBob style right arm. That would be hilarious. That's so interesting. Yeah. I don't know. One time, one of my New Year's resolutions was just to write more with my left hand so I wouldn't, like, lose my ambidextrousness, because my handwriting with my left hand has definitely gotten worse the less I've written with it. Because you never think about practicing writing, really. Like, not once you're out of school. Like, as an adult, you don't consider writing to be practice. You just always write with your right hand, and then you just, like, never think about it again. But technically you're getting practice in every time you do that. So if I never write with my left hand again, and then, like, 20 years from now I try to write something with my left hand, it's not going to look good. So every once in a while I just write with my left hand to make sure I still have it. Because I think I could lose my ambidextrousness just via, like, lack of practice, because the only reason I became ambidextrous was out of necessity. The paper in the bag with the link to the video says, "Make Fred" on it. That's so cute. Make Fred. Charlie, how long on the food? Because I have an ad about to come up, and I don't know if I should snooze it or not. Is the food's probably not going to be ready in the next, like, minute, right? I should snooze it, probably. Because I can come down and help you, like, bring it up if you need me to. But I don't know if you want me to do that now or, like, after the ad. I must snooze it. Maybe. It's got like 10 seconds. I must snooze it. Minute 30. Okay, yeah, so snoozing it was a good call. Okay. Alright, well, we're at 10:20 now. Please come down if you don't mind. Yeah, I will. Just let me know when you want me to come down, and I will run the ad. Because I have 5 minutes now on the ad, so let me know, like, just say, like, come down now, and I'll come down. Hopefully we can get to 10:24 before that, because that's my guess. If I can stop running into snow runs. Because I do keep running into them. Can I please get a Tympole? Oh my god, I ran into another snow run. Now we're snow run shiny hunting. I already did that. At least it was a female. Okay. Can I please get a Tympole? No more snow run, no more ice cream. There we go, Tympole right there. Well, he was blue. Alright, 3 more. I love Lord. I was obsessed with her, and oh, the fire alarm is going off, which means Charlie's making the food. Why does it always do that? Or not the fire alarm, but like the smoke alarm. It always goes off, even when, like, nothing is actively on fire. Dinner's ready. The sound of the smoke alarm to let me know that the food is ready is crazy. But, like, the air fryer doesn't even, like, make smoke. That's the confusing thing. When we make stuff in the air fryer, the smoke alarm thinks it's on fire. But it, like, doesn't even create smoke. It's so confusing. It's not like making something on the stove. You would think the stove would set it off, but it doesn't. Is it carbon monoxide? No, because it's not a carbon monoxide detector. Our carbon monoxide detector is up here. Alright, this next one is 10:24. I don't know. It's weird. There was no alarm when our house started flooding. There's no alarm for that. Well, there kind of was. It was Leo barking. He just barked and barked and barked until we came downstairs. We were ignoring him, too. We were like, shut up! Stop barking! It does exude a lot of heat, though. It does. I mean, it's like a miniature oven, so, like, it do be really hot. But hey, thank God for him barking. Otherwise, our house would have flooded a lot worse because we were literally taking a nap. So we would have just napped right through our house flooding if it wasn't for Leo. Come down in like a minute. Okay, I have like a minute before my ad. So, how many encounters are we at? 10:26. I'll come down at 10:30. And by 10:30, I mean 10:30 encounters, not 10:30 the time, because it's past that. Oh, Dodie. I love her too. Dodie and Lord. Ugh. Huge high school obsessions for me. Love both of them. Dodie, Tessa Violet, Lord, Billie Eilish. Love. Good time is a bunch of people who don't give a damn. Okay. All right, I'm gonna head to bed. Have a lovely rest of the stream. Thank you for hanging out, Parky. It was good to catch up. I hope that you sleep well. I should go to bed before too long, because I have to wake up very early for Charlie's surgery in the morning, and I have to drive both ways, and the surgery center is like an hour from here. So I'm gonna be tired as fuck. So I don't know how many encounters we'll get to tonight before I have to go to bed. Maybe 1,100? Maybe 1,150? I don't know. I'll probably stream until like 11:30 at the latest. Okay, that was 10:30. So I'm gonna run this ad and go get the food. You guys get something to eat, something to drink, stretch, and enjoy dinner. Thank you. Good night. All right. Ooh, I'm too far over. I feel like I need to tilt my camera a little bit. I took it down because I was taking pictures the other day, and I put it back up, and I kind of didn't check to make sure it was in the right spot. But it's time to test out our gamer chopsticks. So here's my here's my tater tot. Dipping it in sauce might be kind of hard. I just have to not drop it in the sauce. There we go. I don't want it to get lost in the sauce. That worked. I don't want to get it on the chopsticks, but I guess I could just lick it off.
I'll bring you your napkin in a sec.
Okay. This is working. I don't think it's going to work for the pizza, but it's definitely working for the tater tots. I'm a pro gamer. I'm still going to need a napkin for sure, because I'm still getting it on my hands, but...
I brought you two.
Yippee. Thanks, Foots.
Yeah. Hello, stream.
Everyone say hi, Charlie. Alright. Anyway. Back to the grind. Sometimes getting them off of the thing is kind of hard, but I got it. This would probably work better if I had one controller instead of two Joy-Cons, but I would still say it's working pretty decently. I'm happy with this so far. This is a solid gift. After I just mentioned Tessa Violet, and then she came on. Oh god, another snow run. Snow runs kind of look like tater tots. Do we think with the sheer combined energy of two gamer chopsticks I can pick up a slice of pizza? And even if I can pick up the piece of pizza, do we think that I can dip it successfully into ranch? Probably not. That would go crazy if I could, though. Do it. We'll see. I need to make more room on my plate to be able to pick up the pizza. Otherwise, I think I'll send tater tots flying. Did you cut these two pieces apart, or are they stuck together, Charlie? Because I definitely think I'm gonna have like a... I'm gonna need to have like a small piece to be able to do it. I tried to cut them. Did you use the pizza cutter? What do you mean tried? Did the best I could. Okay. Is the best you could not cutting it? Let me see if I can rip them apart using the gamer chopsticks. Problem is I also need the dexterity in my left hand to be able to clasp, which, like, I have, because, again, we just talked about how I'm ambidextrous, but... I definitely... No, these are not cut apart. Charlie. I'm gonna have to rip them apart with my hands. Then I'll try to pick it up with the gamer chopstick, but ripping it was not gonna happen with the gamer chopstick. Okay. Now there's pizza sauce on my gamer chopsticks and grease on my hands. It's okay, that's what the napkin's for, it's fine. But I separated the pieces of pizza, which is a success. Ended up making several parcel cuts. Yeah, it ripped in like 2 separate spots. Alright. Wanna knock it off right now. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Could I have a Tympole, please? Sorry, it's okay. I know it can be hard to cut a gluten-free crust. My head itches. Alright. Let me see if I can attempt to pick up the pizza with the chopsticks. Okay, I was able. Oh god, when did I mute? Oh, Palpitoad, no! Did I accidentally hit the microphone and mute myself? What was the last thing you guys heard? Oh god, he doesn't want to stay now. Okay. How did I mute myself? Anyway, all I was saying is that the pizza, I was able to pick it up successfully with the gamer chopsticks, but I don't think I'll be able to dip the pizza into ranch very successfully. Word stopped when you were eating the pizza with the chopsticks. Okay, yeah, I must have bonked the mic. But I can probably pour the ranch onto it first, because the ranch is in a little cup. So I can, like, pour the ranch onto it first and then eat it. That might be the strat. Or eat it like a normal person, you know, either way. We've got options. The pizza's really good today. Because sometimes this pizza, like, doesn't hit, but it's hitting today. Tympole, hello. Where he at? All these goddamn snow runs. So many snow runs. I need to, like, go over here. Oh, it's all the ice cream cones over here. Wait, there's one. Alright, we're at 1040 now. I guess my next guess is 1069. I don't know, I cooked it on the longer side of what it said. Is this the one we normally get? Or is it a different brand? Because the texture is not as bad today. It's usual. Okay. Yeah, maybe you just have to cook it longer. Maybe I've been undercooking it, which is why the texture has been kind of gummy. I just figured it was like the way that gluten-free crust is. Alright. I'm gonna attempt another bite of the pizza. After I encounter this Tympole. Okay. So basically, just have to, like... Now, this doesn't make it any more convenient, but it makes it less messy. You have to, like, pick it up with both chopsticks. And then just, like... Definitely not the ideal way to do that. I'm also definitely getting it on my face. It needs ranch. I can't do without ranch. Gotta dip it in the ranch. Oh god, it's too thick for the ranch. Gotta dump the ranch onto it. There we go. Now I got ranch on my hand. Pizza and ranch is yummy. I agree. Oh yeah, you're right. It does taste like the regular one. That first bite was just better. It is crispier though. So I think you're probably right. You just cook it like on the longer side. I usually, if it gives me a range, I usually cook it right down the middle. So if it says like 18 to 20 minutes, I'll just do it for 19. It said 10 to 13, so I did 13. Yeah. I usually do 12. Oh, you did 12. Okay, so we cook it for the same amount of time then. Did you put it on like the pan? At 450? Yeah, I mean, I put it at whatever temperature it says. Huh. Well, did we put it on different racks? Do you put it on the top rack? You do, don't you? Because gluten can fall down from the top rack if you don't put it on the top rack. Top rack. Yeah, so we cook it exactly the same. So it can't possibly be what I did. Mandy's staring at my food. We gave her 1 table scrap and now she'll never stop. Oh, this guy has aura. But not shiny aura. I should have grabbed a drink, too. Do you have Gatorade in there, Charlie? In the bag? The blue one? Oh, god damn it, I ran into a snow runt. I got crumb on my blanket. Probably, I mean, I haven't touched it. Yeah, I mean, just like, is the bag in there? Like, is the bag somewhere that you can reach it? As in, can you get a Gatorade out of it? And then just bring it to me either when you're on your way to the shower, or if you're not going to get in the shower, then just bring it to me, or if you don't want to get up, then just get it out of the bag and I'll come get it. Because I'm thirsty. Let me drink my tots. Okay. Take your time. Tots just made me thirsty. Oh. Another snow run. God damn it. Stupid snow run. Idiot. Okay, yeah, the camera is definitely... Because, like, this is where I sit naturally, and it is, like, out of frame. I need to tilt my camera. Oh god, Palpitoad, no! I think it's because I try not to get too much of the door in the background when it's open. Palpitoad does not fit as nicely as previous Mons. There he is. Okay. I don't want him to fall into the pizza either. Okay. I feel like the camera's at a better place now, though. I'm glad you're enjoying your tots, Charlie. Alright. Oh, we just passed 1048, Charlie. This is 1050. 19 more and we'll be at 1069. I'll probably go to 1100. Because it's 1105 right now. Depending on what time it is when I hit 1100, I'll probably go to 1100. Because I don't think... I should try to be in bed by midnight, so... I should probably stream until 11:30 at the latest. Hey Ty, one more lockdown matches of Need for Speed Unbound. How are you today? I'm doing okay. We had a long day. We had a lot of errands. We went grocery shopping. We went to the pharmacy. We went and took some engagement pictures because we got pictures of Charlie's ring, but we never got any pictures of my ring. So we went to a local park and took some engagement pictures. We went to the bank because both of us had like Christmas checks and cash to deposit. And now I'm here. We just had a lot of prep we needed to do for Charlie's surgery. We wanted to make sure that they had food to eat and money to pay for DoorDash and their medication and, you know, all the things you need when you're about to have surgery. Charlie needed like antibacterial soap so they can shower before surgery. Because your body has to be like clean before you go to surgery. You have to shower like in the night and in the morning. You can't have any jewelry, you can't have any nail polish, you can't have any makeup, you can't wear deodorant. Like, your body has to be like absolutely raw. Oh no! I dropped a tot into the ketchup. It's okay, I rescued it. I'm full of pizza and tots. I'm half full of pizza and tots. I ate half of my pizza and half of my tots. Nar, man down. Great job to beat the enemies in Pokemon. I mean, I don't know if they're my enemies. They're just Tympole. I feel like Team Rocket is the enemy. Or like in this game, it's Chairman Rose and the Team Yell guys. Although non-shiny Pokemon are kind of my enemy. Only shiny Pokemon. You know, it would be great if I could put my Gatorade into my little fridge and keep it cold, but I can't because it doesn't work. What color Gatorade? Probably pink. We have pink, white, and blue, right? Probably pink. I was just about to bring it. No, I know, but I mean, it would just be nice if I could put it in my fridge, but I can't because my fridge doesn't work. I'm just saying it would be nice if it was cold because it's going to be lukewarm since you're bringing it to me from a room temperature room. All right, what are we at? 10:58? Okay. 11 more. Yeah? Oh, okay. Just, Charlie's naked, chat. No, I'm kidding. They're not naked. They're just not wearing clothes. They're not naked. They're just not wearing clothes. I mean, they're not wearing a shirt. Charlie, can you put they're not naked, they're just not wearing clothes into the quote channel for me, please? Just do exclamation point, add quote, and then put those words into quotes, and then put like dash tie at the end. That's too funny not to put in there. I just meant they're not like fully naked, but I just said they're not naked, they're just not wearing clothes. That's how you know I need to sleep. Oh, fucking snare run. Thank you. There we go. Yay, now we have 7 quotes in the quote channel. I really gotta remember to add stuff in there more. Charlie, do exclamation point quote and then a number 1 through 7. That isn't 7. So a number 1 through 6. I think that's how you pull up one of the random quotes. You might have to do a space. It might be like quote space too. Oh. Oh, you might have to put a number in. Okay, there you go, yeah. There's something that's very fun about getting to beat people up and you're allowed to do it. It's great. That was, I think, when I was talking about karate. I'm pretty sure I was talking about when I did martial arts, and I was like, there's something great about being able to just beat kids up when you're allowed to. Because, like, my job as a karate instructor meant, like, I was allowed to, like, punch kids. They were supposed to stop me, but if they didn't, that's on them. Learning self-defense. I stand by that. That was 2021. Right before Christmas. I also love that I was playing Bloons Tower Defense during it because it was 2021, so I was streaming from my laptop still. I'm so glad you could get the LGBT RAM, Charlie, during my subathon 2 years ago. Hell yeah. I'm so glad I could get the LGBT RAM, Charlie. I don't know why it gives the... I'll have to mess around with it because it shouldn't give both of those commands. It shouldn't do the quote number, quote add, quote remove. Those shouldn't come up at the same time. I think they're accidentally linked to be the same command. How do I... Let me go to quotes. How do I can go to quotes, but I don't know how to mess with the commands. Oh, here they are. You can add quote, delete quote. You can do last quote, so exclamation point last quote. And then exclamation point quote or exclamation point quotes. I'll have to look at that later, but I don't know why they both send at the same time. They shouldn't. Oh no! Did you guys see that? Oh no. Oh, that was tragic. Oh, now there's ketchup all over me. Oh no. Well, that's a hazard of the gamer chopsticks. I had pulled a tater tot to my mouth and then it dropped it. So it went tumbling down my body. Got ketchup all over everything on its way down. Oh my god. Oh no, my blanket is covered in ketchup. Gonna have to wash that. Ugh. And now there's just a tater tot under my desk. Poor guy never stood a chance. I'm gonna try to get the ketchup off of my shirt at least. Alright, I'm back. This is actually Charlie's shirt that I have ketchup on now, so... Sorry. Oh, I even got it on my controller. That was the whole purpose of the chopsticks, is so it wouldn't get on the controller. This is terrible news. This is awful. Lick it off of my controller? No. Do you know how dirty my hands have been when I touch my controllers? Alright, well. I might give the gamer chopsticks a break. I might just have to use my hands. Now I have to wash my blanket. Charlie, have you ran that load with detergent yet? The cat laundry? Because if not, I'll throw it in there. That was so tragic, though. Nope, I forgot. Okay. No, that's good for me because I can throw my blanket in. Nemo is sleeping on his bed. I'm glad. I'm glad he's getting some rest. At least we didn't get the shiny when I dropped the tater tot. That would have gone crazy. Need to shower. Thank you for the lurk, Charlie. At least you just have to do, like, your body with the bacterial soap, because you can't shampoo. It's like the opposite of an everything shower. It's an almost nothing shower. Only, like, the least sensitive soap. 69% smelly. Well, that better improve while you're in the shower. At least we have the clip of the tater tot rolling down my body. You don't get the full effect because you couldn't see it go all the way to the ground, but you'll get the gist. All right. Oh, is there one with aura? Sir, your aura. All right. Yeah. I'll probably cap it at 1,100 because it's already 11:20. I got distracted by my tots and my pizza. We got to speed run the rest. Let me put on speed run music for the next 10 minutes. Where is it? Here it is. All right, there we go. Now we're speed running. We have like 30 to go. Not quite. Like 25 to go. And 10 minutes. So how many? That means we have to get like at least 2 per minute. I feel like maybe I can do that. If we lock in. Problem is all this animation takes a while. It wasn't 1069, which is a bummer. And it wasn't 9.99, so I think we're past everybody's guesses. Charlie guessed probably 1048, so I guess we're all wrong, and it's gonna be something not fun like 1077. See what I did there? Because that one was 1077, but it wasn't shiny, so it didn't work. Oh, here, wait. Palpitoad needs to be in shop more. Hold on. There we go. Okay. At least there's a good number right here. Alright, what are we at? 1079. Okay, so we're almost at 1080. We have 7 minutes. We gotta get 20 more. And try not to run into more snow runs or vanillites. Come on. Or Purloin, or any of the other non-Tympole guys. Ah. Where they at? Where are my Tympole homies at? Not over there. Okay. Go over here. Oop, there's one. Amongst the 3 snow runt. Betwixt them, if you will. Alright. Speed. Oh, there's 2. Alright. Come on. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Shiny. All of these guys have been blue. Where's the yellow one? Tympole. Alright, what are we at? 1083. This is 1084. Alright. We got 5 minutes. We're definitely not going to get there in 5 minutes, but we'll get close. I really thought we were going to get there before 11:30, but then I really started to slow down with the pizza and the tater tots and the spilling them all over me and everything. Which is, you know, I should expect. That's a very self-title thing to do. If it's not technical difficulties, it's brain difficulties, and if it's not brain difficulties, it's hand difficulties. Or both. Sometimes my brain and my hands, you know, neither of them want to do as they're told. Alright. Gimme, come here. Well, that one's not yellow. Alright, we're almost in the home stretch. Let's see... There's one. We can't end the year on no shinies. Although, if we don't get it to end the year, maybe if we get it to start the year, then that'll be a good sign for how 2025 will go if we start the year with a shiny. It's like how they say whoever you kiss at midnight, you're going to spend the year with. Instead of kissing somebody at midnight, well, I will kiss Charlie at midnight, but in addition to kissing someone at midnight, I also need to catch a shiny at midnight so that my 2025 will be filled with shinies. I think that's how it works. Well, depending on if Charlie is conscious at midnight, because that'll be like 12 hours after their surgery, so they might be a little out of it, but I'll kiss them anyway. You better kiss me at midnight. Well, I don't know if you'll be awake or not. Alright, 10 more to go. The final stretch. Not my bag. Not my bag. Not my Pokemon. Oh my god. We got 2 minutes. We're not going to get 10 in 2 minutes, that's for sure. But we'll go until 1,100. Regardless. You guys heard it here first. Charlie gives me their consent to kiss them if they're asleep. I'm allowed. Usually you shouldn't kiss people who are unconscious. But in this case, It's okay. Ty, you're allowed. I know I'm allowed. But other people might not be allowed. That's what I'm saying. That you shouldn't do it unless you're allowed. We get it on number 1099. Isn't that like the tax form you fill out when you're like an independent contractor? I'm pretty sure I've done 1099 tax forms. If it's 1099, I feel like we gotta name him Taxes or something stupid. Tax man. Consent is sexy? So true. We made a bracelet that says consent is sexy on it. Because there's that whole thing where it's like, asking for consent ruins the mood. Like, not if you do it right. Like, there are sexy ways to ask for consent. And sexual assault is never sexy. Like, if you just are like, can I have sex with you? Like, yeah, that's not sexy. But, you know, asking, is this okay? Do you like that? You know, those are like reasonable ways to ask for consent and still be, you know, in the moment. You don't always have to be like, can I touch this? Can I touch that? But it's also, you know, if that's how you want to ask, that's also fine. I think it's quite the opposite, actually. Asking can be totally way more sexy. Exactly. Well, I feel like assuming is the least sexy. Just to assume that, you know, whatever is okay. Because that, I think, would ruin the mood faster, is if you do something that's not okay, and then the person is like, whoa, I didn't say you could do that, and now it's awkward. Especially, you know, in a situation like me with Charlie, where when we started dating, Charlie hadn't had top surgery yet. So, like, you know, there were a lot of things that I was going to ask permission to touch before I touched them. Because I know that if I had been touched in certain places, that it would make me dysphoric. So, I wouldn't want to make them feel dysphoric. Alright, this one's number 1099. Aw, not shiny. Alright. Last one of the night. Only like a minute late. Okay, we're not totally behind. I think I can still be in bed by midnight. Let's get one more. Oh, there's one. Ah, not shiny. Boo! Maybe I can work on this hunt a little bit during Charlie's surgery. I'm going to be so goddamn bored, I may as well have something to do. I wouldn't love to catch it off stream, but also catching a shiny at midnight could be cool. Could be fun. Oh my god, a snow run. Can you imagine the snow run with shiny? Alright. Well, after I run away from this snow runt, that is where I'm going to end stream for tonight because I want to finish my pizza in peace because the gamer chopsticks, we're not doing it. And like I said, I got to get to bed. We got to get ready for Charlie's surgery in the morning. All kinds of things. So let me go ahead and pop us back to just chatting. Charlie, I don't know if you're around to do commands. I know that you're in the shower and lurking or whatever, but if you're around to do commands, let me know. If not, I can do them myself. But thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. It was good to have everybody. Okay, Charlie is here. You can follow me on all of my social medias. 83%, you got more smelly after taking a shower. What the fuck? Those are my social medias. You can get me on TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Threads, and Blue Sky. I'm pretty much everywhere at self-titled or at self_titled. You can also join our Discord. We just did a movie night last night. It was so much fun. We watched The Santa Claus, which is one of my favorite movies, Christmas movies of all time. And we had a lot of fun watching. So if you want to do community nights, I do one every month. So you should hang out. I will be live again probably on Thursday, depending on how Charlie is feeling after their surgery, because I have work Tuesday. So those are your raid messages. The first one is for anyone, and the second two are for subscribers only. So use whichever one works best for you. I am going to find somebody for us to raid. Ooh, I know who we're gonna raid. We're gonna raid somebody with the same name as me. His name is Ty. He is somebody that we met at GoFest and is an all-around cool guy who was named Ty, and I'm named Ty. So I feel like that's an obvious raid. He's playing, I don't know what he's playing. Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. I don't know what that is, but that's what he's playing. So go give him your love. Send that raid message over and let him know that you are from me. Oh, Mandy just came in. Oh my god, it won't let me copy my own raid message. Hello? There we go. Okay. There we go. So go say hi to Ty. Let him know that you're from me. I will see you guys after Charlie's surgery. I will keep you updated in the Discord and all my social medias to let you know how it goes. But I'll probably just tweet like in surgery, out of surgery, everything's okay. Because I'll be busy taking care of Charlie. So give Ty your love, and I will see you probably Thursday. Have a great rest of your time zone. Bye.